Unfortunate mistake where half of our trusses fell over. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be putting the windows in here. This is the vaulted ceiling wall that I've been talking about putting up for the last 4 videos. We've got to start hanging in the, I don't even know what you call them, overhang joist studs that need to fill in this wall, and got the angles on it. And what's up everyone, Wild Schneider Outdoors. Welcome back to the lake shop build. Now, if you remember last week's video, the sheeting up here, which is gonna make all this much more rigid, so that way when we run the trusses up, if you haven't seen it, go click over and check it out. But if you remember last week's video, we were standing up the trusses and then we had an unfortunate mistake where half of our trusses fell over. So in this video, we're gonna be finishing standing those up, and then we're gonna start that sheeting so everything's nice and secure, so that way we can start throwing the rest of the sheeting on and the roofing. So without delay, let's get at it. Okay, spirits are as crushed as they were the other day. We've got one of those trusses that fell down back up, and I think we have a good system of how we're gonna get all these guys sorted out up there and braced. Now what we are doing is we're beefing up our bracing. 2x4s were not good enough. So what I'm doing is making these T-braces here, so that way when they go up there, we'll have A, something to nail off our sheets to when it's time to sheet them, and B, they'll have another just additional thing to nail into the truss itself. Let's keep going. All right, so disaster mostly averted. We've got these trusses rehung. Luckily there was no damage. Ran these rat runs and these braces through here, and now we've got the end gable. Ooh, that sun's bright. Got that end gable thrown up, and we just have 3 more trusses in here to set. But before we can get to that, we really need to sturdy this up. So the one thing we've been talking about doing this last 2 videos, hanging that final balloon wall back there. So that's what we're cutting today. Okay, slowly but surely making progress on this. Now that we've got those other ones up, started building in. Now see a double top plate there, angled, because this is that vaulted wall. So we're slowly working in as many as we can get, trying to save as much wood as we can. And then right there and right over there, there's going to be some windows. So keep going at it. It has been a long couple days, but we have got now all of these set. All the trusses are now back up and reset. They've got the securing rat runs up top, down below, super braced. It's braced up here on the front until we can get these Simpson hangers on. So, whew, good fix. Good fix, we got that fixed. We're gonna work on finishing up that back wall, and that's probably gonna be it until we start sheeting. Almost there. Okay, now that these are all done and stood and braced and not going anywhere, let's see. I'm fatter than you think. They didn't move. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna be putting the windows in here. This is the vaulted ceiling wall that I've been talking about putting up for the last 4 videos. So now that it's in, we're gonna be putting it in here and putting in 1 window. We don't have enough wood to actually build all the windows both out yet, so I'll just go ahead and build this one. We'll go get more lumber tonight and finish it out tomorrow. Okay, we got 1 window framed in, but unfortunately that's all we can do for today as we are out of lumber. So until tomorrow, we're gonna go in the morning, go get some more wood so that we can come back, finish up this wall, and then we're gonna start working on getting everything wrapped up on the outside eaves, so that way we can start sheeting, because we have a snowstorm coming in about 4 days. And I know it looks weird because I'm in t-shirts, but 4 days we got a snowstorm coming, so we got to get to work. Here we go, till tomorrow. And we are back. All right, so walking down right now, here's what we got to do today. We got to finish up that final wall. We've got to start hanging in the, I don't even know what you call them, overhang joists. We have all the Simpson ties that we need to get in, so we're gonna get all that accomplished today, and then that's what we're gonna call it, so we can start sheeting in the next video and getting this whole thing wrapped in and dried in before the first snowfall in 4 days. So here we go. Okay, we are coming down the home stretch. I just got the rest of these studs that need to fill in this wall all measured and cut and got the angles on it, and it took most of the afternoon to get those cut, but we are on the home stretch. Going to go ahead and put these in, make sure the wall's all squared up, everything fits, and then we'll go ahead and call it a day here. And then it's time to start sheeting and getting the house wrap on. Running out of time. Finally, after how many videos we've said we were going to stand this wall, the final wall in the shop is up. Vaulted wall with your 2 windows. Granted, there's a staircase right here that's all covered up, but
that's not all that's up. I'm up here.
That's true. He's up there hanging angle bracing. But yes, 2 windows, final wall. That is it. All right, folks, that is going to be it for this video. We have been working so hard these last couple days to try and get all this done so we can start wrapping it up, getting it house wrapped and dried in before the first snow falls, which we have about a couple days left before that snow hits, so we have really got to be on our game and get this thing dried in. But hey, if you're liking what you're seeing, leave a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I do my best to answer every single comment that gets left down below. And if you're not already subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so that way you never miss a video, which, by the way, every Friday until this complete series is done. And hey, if you haven't already, go check out our channel and look at our other series, which is our off-grid homestead series, where we're taking 20 acres of raw land and turning it into a permanent homestead where we, my family and I, are going to live. I appreciate you hanging out with us today, and of course, as always, stay wild.